Good evening, everyone. So I really messed up on one of my videos, but I'm taking it. I took it down. Correction. I'm taking it down so that I could redo the video entirely again. Now the video is about Goblin Slayer, and a few minor details I missed out completely because personally I don't read much about the details from the Discord channel on the C3. So down to what's going on. Now, as of recent, we got this notification telling us Goblin Slayer, the collaboration's coming to global. Now, between the three units we see here, all three of them will be Goblin Slayer, the Priestess, and a High Elf Girl. Mind you, they are literally being called that. Oh, High Elf Archer. Now, they do not have names, so don't literally expect them to actually have names, for as the anime does not have their names either. Now let's get down to the details. So what's this all about? Now Goblin Slayer is majorly, well, not really what's all about. It's just, let's get a unit recap, or a unit introduction slightly story. So we have three new units. We have Goblin Slayer himself, we have the Priestess, and we also have High Elf Archer. Sorry. Anyways. Now, with these three new units come three new things. Now, first of all, I actually did a video on the Priestess. Now, mind you, I still never thought about her name being, it was actually just plain out Priestess. But what she brings to the table is her art actually causes damage to enemies and increases art gauge by 25 points. So you're getting 25 points each time she casts art gauge. Now her passives are what make her quite decent for her constant spamming of her art. I have literally used her so many times. I actually was happy to actually have her on my Japan account. But with that being said, there's another unit that also had caught my eye, just realizing it. Now, before I thought Goblin Slayer was not a very good unit, but that is actually quite wrong. Goblin Slayer, if your team is well equipped correctly, could actually spam his art, or his true art, constantly, would actually deal more DP, would constantly adding into his DPS. Mind you, I don't know if his DPS outmatches SAR by a long shot, but until SAR comes out, we would not have one of those pure DPS nuker types. So Goblin Slayer might come in handy to change that roll up. But that being said, Goblin Slayer actually has a consecutive increase in his art damage. So the more times he uses his true art, the more damage it increases. The more damage the more it stacks. Correction. That's the correct wording. The more his damage stacks. Now, why I find that interesting was because I did not know that detail, that his art actually, his true art, stacks. I immediately thought, oh yeah, he's gonna be doing damage based on how low his HP is. No. Actually, his damage actually stacks and does damage based on his HP. How low his HP is. So, in a short sense, he's actually pretty much a good unit if you actually just constantly have his true art being able to be sand. Mind you, it's not hard for me to actually get that to happen, so I might actually try to go for him. But my main goal would be the Priestess in this moment, for I find her very interesting since she is one of the rarest types who actually increases her healing amount by 100% during activation of true art, and then she adds a barrier. I forgot how much she negates on the barrier, but her basic skill actually just heals your entire team by 500 HP. Mind you, she's also adding on top of that her true art, which also increases healing by another 100%. So you're healing about 1,000 points. Yes, I'm not joking. She increases your team's ability to heal by 100%. Now, this buff does stack with other buffs that include the shield, which also does the same thing. But with that being said, guys, this is going to be really the end of the video. I just wanted to clarify things and my mistakes from my last one. Oh, wait, nope, there's more to the video, sorry. There's also the fact of Goblin Slayer's art, which also reduces physical and magic resistance by 20%, though I don't know if you guys want to find that, might find that actually detailed. And the high elf archer, I forgot to also explain what she does. She actually has, somewhere along the lines, she causes faint. And if the enemy is faint, she actually increases their physical damage received by an additional either 30 or 40%. I still have to look up the details. But mind you, me finding out that Goblin Slayer having his true art damage stack every time he activates it is quite more interesting and does not lack any luster there. So between the units that you guys might want, it depends upon you. If you guys want a unit that faints and increases physical damage upon fainting, then your unit would be High Elf Archer. If you want a nice decent healer, though she doesn't heal status ailments, mind you, so that kind of sucks, you can go for the Priestess. And if you want DPS, you can go for Goblin Slayer. With that being said, guys, this is the true ending to the video. I kind of wanted to rush things a little here because, like I said, I made the mistake. I did not think clearly upon my other previous video, but I took my time to reread upon C3's information boards, and it turns out that I was quite wrong about to make my judgment based on my own personal opinion. So, from now on, I'm going to try my best and do a lot better videos. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have fun.